How you doing up there? So it gets me, you know, the tickets are free and you still end up in the cheap seats. How does that work for you? How does that make you feel? It's a state of mind poverty. You've got to get round it. We've got class down here. Look at you lot. Bloody hell. Talk about bums on seats. You're only here because there's a queue at the soup kitchen, aren't you? And you couldn't get in at the Salvation Army because you shat a bed last time. Even the Christians don't want you, and they love everyone. So, God, it is lovely to be here. But we got all the bad girls here. I love that show. I watch it a lot. I love that show, isn't it? It's great. You've got everything anyone could want in that show. You got tense drama, haven't you? You got gritty storylines, girl-on-girl action. It is. It's lesbo porridge. That's what it is. It's a great show. God, this is where Riverdance was, isn't it? This is the home of Riverdance. Isn't that great? If you look closely, you can still see the scuff marks where husbands were dragged in. It's, you know, you can just see them there. Yeah, I was in the front row for Riverdance. Not a good place to sit. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything below there. There's none of the action in Riverdance is above there. All I could see was this. I assume they were on pneumatic drills or something. And probably by now some of them are. Yes, it's a tough business, isn't it? So it's great. We got Scarlett Johansson here. Let's say hello to Scarlett Johansson from EastEnders. What a great star. Vicky Fowler, how are you doing? Lovely to have you here. Daughter of Dirty Den, of course. Yeah. Lisa Riley was going to be here, but she couldn't. She sent a message, very sweet of her last minute, but she sent her lucky earrings just in case. I've hung them up. That was nice of her. We've got Pat Sharp. I spotted Pat. There's Pat Sharp here. Yeah. That's enough. My show. Pat's cut his hair off. It's great, isn't it? He looks good now, doesn't he? Don't worry, he's got it in the car. I know what you're thinking. He's left it with a bowl of water and the window open. It's fine. Oh, God, so I love to be on tour, which I've just been. And the great thing about being on tour is you get to be in the car without your children. And it's lovely. Isn't it? Great. How many of you got children here? How many? Listen to the energy. Listen to them. Yeah, I've got kids. You left them with babysitters? Yeah? Someone you trust? You don't give a shit, do you? Once you've been a parent long enough, you just don't care, you know? Beforehand, only a nurse, only a trained pediatrician. By the time you've been a parent for a couple of years, fuck it. Some old bag lady, come on. Bring the bottle if you want, yeah, come on. So my kids in the car, what a drag. They want DVD fitted in the car, in the headrest of the car. And I'm against this. I think it's I don't want my kids to be spoiled. Why should they have stuff I never had when I was a kid? I don't agree with it. My kids aren't spoiled. You don't see me posing with my kids in Hello Magazine. I don't do that stuff, you know what I mean? They've got normal names. They're not called Peaches and Blossom and Autumn and Apple and bloody Cherry like a range of Glade plugins. But my wife goes ahead and fits the DVD without telling me. I'm so cross. You know what I've done to get my own back? I've recorded a 3-hour film of the back of my head. Why should they have what I didn't have when I was a kid? We never had that. We went on long journeys. All we had was car sickness. That's all we had. That was the game. See how many carrier bags you can fill before you get there. Should turn up on holiday wearing nothing but my mum's jumper. So there is not a lay-by in Britain I haven't decorated. I was so car sick. I'd be sick at the thought of a car. My dad would knock me out before the journey. He'd give me a Valium the size of a hubcap. You know, I'd come round like a week into the holiday. My nose is bleeding. I shit. Where are we? We're in Drizzletown, Devon or something, you know. Some rented cottage. Ugh. They're great, aren't they? Those rented cottages, that lovely smell. Half damp, half caligas. One year, my dad, he paid extra for sea view. I didn't know till we got there. C stood for crematorium. Yeah. I woke up every morning going, oh look, it's snowing. I spent my childhood making ash castles on holiday. You have to keep your kids entertained, don't you, the whole time. Before you're a parent, you don't realise that's the deal. You got all. I went to the Titanic exhibition. Anyone do that? The Titanic exhibition at the Science Museum up the road there. This is great. You go along, you get given a ticket on the way in, which is an authentic replica of a Titanic ticket. In every respect, completely authentic. I mean, also, it's not soaking wet, but apart from that. Right, and every ticket has a name on it. Right, I'll come back to that. There's a thing about that. You go in, and they've got all this stuff they've brought up from the bottom of the sea, and, you know, it's sad stuff, personal effects and stuff, you know? Just leave it alone. Have some respect, for God's sake. Put it back. That's what the security guard kept saying to me, but I, you know... Oh, God, the souvenirs cost a fortune there. Jesus. Souvenir Titanic fudge. Jesus. I would have thought there was enough of that on the day, wasn't there? God. No, on the way out, this is the game you play. Yeah, this is fun. You get your ticket on the way out. There are two big boards, two separate boards with names on them, all right? The game is, see if you lived or died. That's a laugh, isn't it? Check your name against the board, see if you lived or died. So all my kids are doing this. You know, oh good, I lived, I survived the Titanic. Muggins here. I drowned, I'm thinking all day, why me? Yeah, and that pissed me off. I'm thinking, oh, obviously, you know, probably a hero's death. Probably a hero's death, actually. I probably died trying to help the Irish out of the economy. Because there they were, I had to help them. I had to, let us out, let us out. You're scared of drowning. No, let us help before Celine Dion starts singing, for Christ's sake. So I started looking into it. I looked it up on the internet, this guy's name. I looked in, it turns out I was shot by the bosun. Yeah, for taking a life jacket off a child.